This is why it's really interesting. So just hear me out on this, because this to me is the most interesting thing in my opinion. Women have always had extremely high beauty standards on us.
Yeah.
Back in the 1920s, it was...
Now they're just letting their armpits grow out.
You always find a way to bring the conversation back down to just a...
That is true.
Ignorant.
No, but I don't care. Like, it's funny. Like, there used to be this standard, but now it's fine.
Okay, there's still a massive beauty standard for women. However, stereotypically, it always been that, right? But what's happened nowadays is that because women...
I'm listening.
I'm done.
Welcome back to the #1 trending UK's podcast, hosted by your wholesome couple, Bailey London and Mrs. Kyra.
And Mrs. Kyra.
And Kyra.
I'm going to give you the floor right now. Remember, this is also an audio platform.
For those of you listening on audio platforms, the sound you are hearing is the sound of a gold and a silver medal. Because I won my division and came second in the absolute.
Yes.
I went on a mad run at the Euros. I'm gassed. I got my purple belt.
Explain to the listeners what absolute is in case
All
you
right.
don't know.
So in the jiu-jitsu competition, it means I won my weight division, the middle heavyweight division. 5 matches, 3 submissions, 4 if you count Brazilian taps that the ref don't see. All arm bars of some kind. No points conceded. Run through my division. Very happy. Coach was happy. That makes me happy because I'm a pleaser. Oh no, Kyra.
Continue.
And then I went on to fight the big boys. So all that practice in the local comps up against Conrad helped me take out 2 giants, 2 ultra heavy giants in the absolute. Took on another guy, took him out, another sub. And then I lost in the finals, unfortunately.
It was mental. It's such a run.
Yeah.
In the final of the finals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So my second finals that day, I had already won gold in my finals, and then I lost in the finals. It was quite a painful loss, but it wasn't that sad actually. I was a bit relieved it was done. Like, I felt a little bit of relief it was finished. I wish I had got double gold. That would have been amazing. But I still managed to get my purple
gold
belt.
and silver at Euros is absolutely incredible. So like you lost in that fun, and it was funny because you can maybe insert clip for what's it called, visual viewers, but at the end when in the sub, everyone, because we all stayed and there was loads of us there in the stadium, and everyone thought that you had subbed in. Yeah. So then we all started cheering loud.
I thought this guy's got bare fans.
No, it was us.
I know. I remember when you lot cheered, I heard everyone cheer from both sides. I was like, right, he's got people everywhere.
Right, it was us.
And then I see you lot go quiet, yeah. It was a mad sub. I've actually spoke to him on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
He sent me a nice message, like saying that he sent me a message, saying, you was the toughest opponent I've ever had. You was a menace, blah, 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 yeah. Which I respectfully, thank you. But our match was 30 seconds and you subbed me. So you lost in our division. Also, so you had tough opponents. I just taken it as you're just giving me respect because there was no challenge. He beat me in 30 seconds. He caught me in a choke.
Yeah, but he caught you.
Yeah, he caught me in the choke. And I looked at his page. He caught 5 people that day and that's his choke. That's just his thing. And I watched it. I even messaged him. I said to him, you look like you do that choke a lot. Well done. You caught it 5 times. And I see you've been doing it on Instagram. And I asked him what issues? Shady though. No. I said to him, no, there's no shade. Let me finish.
Jiu-jitsu people, let me know if that was low key shady.
All right, do you know what? Men, let me know if it was low key shady. Women, jump in whenever you feel, because you lot are like schoolgirls on a playground. If you let me finish, I said to him, I see that you hit it 5 times. I see that you hit it 5 times at Euros, yeah? And you're doing it all the time on Instagram. So it's a good move. I said, what problems do you come up against? I'm trying to figure out a defense for it. He told me one time someone armbanded him. I said, yeah, that's what you think you can get. And normally that gets tighter. I said, let me know. I said, keep hitting it on people and let me know when you find a defense, because I love to learn. That's being humble. That's what men do. You lot fight every time it goes wrong.
Why'd you have to be like that for?
But talk about it. Is that not true?
No one said that to you though.
Is that not true?
But no one said anything.
You just said what I said was low key shade.
I didn't say
rewind the tape.
Shady. I said.
I know you never said men. I said women. Yeah.
I said that was low key shady.
Yeah.
I didn't say.
Do you still think it was low key shady?
I didn't say that, did I?
Do you still think
but
it was
you don't
low
have to
key?
come in with
I'm
rhetoric.
sorry. Do you still think it was low key shady?
Well, just in some respects, it kind of sounds like you're
mad.
like...
Well, brother,
okay.
if you felt it was low key shady, I understand it was nothing. But I was trying to give you respect.
I don't really care. I just
I'm just saying.
it's a podcast. Just
But
making a comment.
are you okay?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So like, I'm not upset. You know, I'm okay. I'm just saying, like, but if it did come across low key shade, I'm like, definitely wasn't meant to be.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah. But why don't you want to talk about women? Because you lot do have bare like cat fights and stuff.
I don't not want to talk about women. It just wasn't what I was referencing.
Yeah.
all.
But yeah, and that was my day. Probably like the best day of my life.
Yeah, it was sick.
It sounds cringy to say that, yeah. But I genuinely think, on to terms of like, what's it called? Euphoria. Is it euphoria? Like the feeling? No, like the feeling when you have like a...
Yeah, euphoria, yeah.
Like I'm winning, like I'm doing something good. Like, I don't know, other than like uni. Like only when people like say, uni. And I don't even, that's what I'm saying. And I don't really even rate that feeling. Like I didn't really care. You know, like when you're coming up, when you're getting the woo! Graduation. Yeah, like to me, like I don't really care about that.
Nothing.
That's what I mean. So like I can't think what else was a day like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I actually think
felt like rewarded and
yeah, just felt like everything and the belt, getting the belt on the podium. So when I finished my division, I was like, I could go and get my purple belt with my gold medal, and that'd be sick. I wanted that feeling because remember you got that at English Open or British Open or something. I wanted that, but then they said if you enter absolute, then you can't get your purple belt because then you're no longer a blue belt, so you can't compete in absolute. So I was like, oh, so that means if I don't get my belt on the podium and I lose in absolute, I don't get that podium feeling. So I was like, I really just want to go. I just wanted to get my belt and go eat. You know what I'm saying? But then, because every match in the absolute, even the first match, I think I mentally tapped out after I'd celebrated getting this and coming up and talking to all you lot and then waiting for absolute to start. I think like I mentally tapped out of the competition. So like Ollie and Reese was like really talking. Like I was acting up, but they was talking me through. When I had the ultra heavy, I was knackered after that match. Like I was getting cramp in my foot. The next match, I was like, I can't do this. When I won that, I was like, okay, got a little chance here. Then I had another ultra heavy. I was like, ugh. So I had no energy for the rest of that tournament. You know what I mean? After the first thing. But like, how about you? You want to talk about your story?
You already know my story.
I do. They don't know.
So it's like it's so dead because I just don't. I feel like it's just so embarrassing.
Yeah.
So on like I've been saying is his best day, my worst day again.
This is what I'm saying.
And the thing is, I just don't. It's just like it's so annoying because it like feels in comparison.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? But and like not to me, but I just mean in terms of like, it's just awkward. Like I don't want to be the downer. But yeah, I lost.
Yeah, that's like.
I sat there on the podcast last week going, "Oh, I just wanna win first round."
Yeah.
And I couldn't even do that. So. Is what it is. Yeah.
Don't want to talk about it anymore.
I don't know what to say.
Like, you've gone through, I feel like you don't know what to say, that's fine. Maybe it's you don't know what to share. But I feel like you've gone through like your own little lesson or like experience. So,
this is kind of what I've been avoiding doing all week is having to talk through the story of the loss because it just feels embarrassing.
Right.
Like for me,
you could say it one time now and be done with it.
I want to draw a line and move on from it. But basically, all the excuses in the world, like you saw on the last podcast, I was obviously not very well, and it just got worse and worse, and I got more ill and more ill. Wasn't really sleeping, wasn't really eating. And then, but the thing is, I hate even saying that because
it doesn't matter. You lost. You lost,
truth,
and then.
But the reality is that
the reality of it after.
That was the circumstances that I went into it. Kind of like my weight division's under 69, so most girls are losing weight from being in 70s to come down to under 69. But I didn't. I was comfortably on weight at the higher end, and then by the time I weighed in, I was all the way at 64.3. So I was I was depleted anyway. And then I won to someone who was like very strong and very aggressive, very strong. And I lost against her. And I just wanted to give up jits, to be honest.
Yeah.
But the reason for that is because I just said to myself, I just wanted to get through first round. So it's annoying. You pay, and obviously you'd never done Euros before. And loads of people that we've gone with have never done Euros before and just basically can breeze it. And I trained really, really hard. I did breeze it, didn't I? Exactly. But it's so annoying because it's like
this is what you're seeing is like
you're gonna try and make me out to be like
I promise you
fitter,
I don't want to make you out like anything.
I know, but I know what you're gonna do.
I want us to just talk.
I'd
rather you like face me and we just talk. Forget about them because we just talk. You think I'm trying to set you up? I promise you I'm not.
You are.
I promise you I'm not. But you can see like our dilemma. Like this episode's got to be called "My Best Day, Your Worst Day."
No, but I don't even. I was gonna try and avoid talking about it, but you came with your medals.
Yeah, I'm not allowed. I haven't been like this all week though. This has been hung up.
Try it. You were wearing your purple belt over the top of your no-gi set.
When?
There's
That's a lie.
Picture evidence of it.
I wore it the day I got my purple belt to the party. Not over a no-gi set.
Oh, okay.
Over my tracksuit. Right. The day I got my purple belt. But you lot can see, I'm saying it's the best day of my life, yeah? It's like a taboo topic.
It's not a taboo topic. See what I mean? I knew you was going to make it out.
But I never knew it was until now.
I was more than happy sitting there smiling away with you talking about
We're talking about, we just done the Euros, best day and worst day.
I get it, but I'm just saying, don't make it out like it's a taboo topic because
I've been around
where you've spoken to every person. I've been singing your praises all day long to everyone that asks me about you.
You are.
Like, so don't make it out I don't want to talk about us a bit. I knew you was going to do that. I knew you was going to do that.
You think this is not a setup?
You just said that.
I didn't. I'm trying to say, like, let's talk, but it looks like it is. That's what I'm saying. It looks like. That's why you're talking about it, because it looks like that. But I'm saying, it does look like. I'm not saying it is. That's what it looks like when you're talking. But I wasn't saying that. But it is like it is your worst day. It's like a topic.
Yeah.
If we're a couple, forget about it's jiu-jitsu. Something else might happen in the world where it's like, yes to me, and you're like, it's so shit for you. But it's like, how do you navigate that? Because whether you want to feel.
How do you think I navigated it?
We spoke about that.
Yeah, so
we did speak about that.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm navigating it badly now. I'm just kind of like.
Now you think I'm attacking you, so you're defensive. But I promise you, I'm not. I'm just talking. This is like, I thought we're doing a podcast. We're just talking about our life. This is the life. This is what I've come on to talk about, and you're getting defensive. So
I'm not.
That's not me making.
Happy to talk about
that's not me making
medals.
Anything.
We're talking about you. We've been talking about you.
No, but now
I'm more than happy. We've watched all your fights every day since. Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is don't make out like I'm not happy to talk about it. I'm happy to talk as much as we can about it.
Right, so we're talking about the Euros and you was giving your experience, but you're done.
That was it.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying that my experience was that it's like, obviously I lost and...
How do you feel about it now?
To be honest, everyone is like obviously going to say, oh...
Are you still quitting jits?
No, but I've even gone back to training this week and just been like dead. To be honest,
I thought. You know what? The only reason I brought it up. You
can't say that I'm not trying because like it's been 3 years. It's not the first time that I've lost. It's just the feeling of last year losing, and then this year I didn't want to win. I'm not one of these guys. I don't go in with a big ego. I'm not. I said it on the podcast last week. I just wanted to do better than I did last year. And as much as circumstance was different, I went against a girl who is insanely strong and wasn't very well and all of these things, and we can say all the circumstance, but the bottom line is I did worse than last year. And when you've worked on something for a whole year, and I think I've actually maintained quite a lot of positivity this year despite losses and adversity, and I've won some comps, smaller comps and whatever. I've kept going even though I don't actually enjoy competing. I do competitions because I think it's good for personal growth for me, because it's something that I'm just trying to overcome. So it's really shitty when you're like working at something and then you go and then you get worse feedback and everyone all week is like, so how was yours? How did you do? And then I've got to watch a podcast and me sitting there going, I'm gonna have to be bitter, and I just look like such a dick. And I'm like, why? But
do you know what? Like, you know when you said that
scenario.
You know when you said that you compete not for the love of competition, but for personal growth. So I have, and that's my issue, is that I've shown no personal growth because of the way you reacted to losing, or because you lost.
Both, I would say.
See, that's the thing. I don't think the result mattered to your personal growth, but maybe how you respond to the result would have been your personal growth, innit?
Maybe I could be more like some people just be like, I don't care. But the thing is that, yeah, sure, maybe like I was more upset than other people, but the reality is that's how I felt. So it's like, it's a hard line. I get it. Like,
but I've seen you get like, not nowhere near the same as that, but I've seen you take not getting a job you interviewed for quite personally.
Okay, the only job I've ever taken quite personally like that was a job that on paper I had exactly, and I've never not got a job that I've interviewed for.
That's what I mean.
And there was one job that I went for, which on paper I had experience to like the T. It was almost like a tailor-made job for me. And then I didn't get the job. And yeah, I did take, but it's the same thing. I don't think that that's unfair for me to be upset at. Because like, again, like the experience that was on the job application, I worked hard for. I prepped for that interview, put a lot of effort and time into it, and didn't get it. And I just feel like, but it's like everyone just goes, oh, well, what you're upset about? And I'm like, I get maybe other people would have a more positive outlook and going, okay, but like, I'm sorry, I can't help it. I don't feel like that.
Let's move on.
I feel like this should all be cut out, to be honest.
Never.
No one wants to listen to this.
I think they will. I think you don't want to listen to it, but I think people will.
All right. I think this is a don't tell anyone, but.
Go on. Who's it from? What?
Why do you always ask who's it from?
Because I want to know if it's someone I know.
No, but you don't ask who's it from. We go through this every time we do Don't Tell Anyone, but the whole point of it is it's meant to be anonymous. Okay. Hey, Bailey and Kyra, I'm so glad to get to say... Oh.
Sorry.
Hey, Bailey and Kyra, I'm so glad to get to say this out loud without anyone knowing it's me. So my line manager is the biggest arsehole you will ever meet. He's one of them women should know their place. He talks down to me all the time. He's so rude and I can't stand him. He's always telling me to make his coffee at least 3-4 times a day. Fucking hell, I know what that's like.
Wait, what? Who's manager? Who is he?
The manager.
The manager's making...
Again?
No, the manager's making him, the employee, what?
I don't know if it's him or not. I'm not sure.
Go on.
Might be a woman because she said it's one of them women should know their place. Let's start again.
Go on, start again, sorry.
As you really struggle with comprehension and listening skills.
Go on.
They don't want to hear it again.
Well, just fill me in with the answers then.
All right. I'm so glad to say this out loud without anyone knowing it's me. So my line manager is the biggest arsehole you could ever meet.
Right.
One of them women should know their place. He talks down to me all the time. He is rude and I can't stand him.
So he is a woman.
He's always telling me to make his coffee at least 3 to 4 times a day. So don't tell anyone, but every cup I make, I've been adding my piss into it. Yep, this man has been sipping my pee for nearly 2 weeks. I keep a little test container, so if I ever could caught with it, I can say I have a doctor. Oh, if I ever got caught with it, I could say I have a doctor's appointment later. I wanted to tell all the girls at work, but I can't risk losing my job. But we all listen to the podcast at work, so secretly I will be cracking up. Anyway, me and the girls love the pod. Don't stop when you go to Thailand.
Yeah, me and the girls.
What do you mean, me and the girls?
She's a girl.
Yeah. What's your thoughts?
You can go to prison for that, you know?
Yeah, you can. Because there was a guy that was doing it with his sperm in an office.
What?
Yep.
Putting sperm in what?
People's coffees. He was always offering to make coffee and tea, and he must have had a little container like that. My voice is going...
How much sperm does he produce to be able to put in multiple coffees?
Well, it might only be a tiny bit, but still disgusting.
The pissing in a cup?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Well, you're usually the revenge, petty person.
Well, you know what I did.
Yeah, we can't say that on here.
Yeah.
We can't say that on here.
We can say what I did, but not when or where or who.
Yeah. It depends if you want to release that to the internet.
No, I don't. So I'm petty as well, But I don't know if I could do that.
Like, do you know what it is? It's not like you went to the doctors and then you had a test tube of wee.
The fact that you've got a test tube of wee.
And then you thought to yourself, like, he did something in that moment and you thought, you know what, you wanker, and you did it one time and you were like, fuck, you've been doing it for 2 weeks.
Yes, it's something
that's sustained revenge.
I feel like that's different. Yeah, that's why I feel like I could do that.
Yeah.
If I had gone doctors and had a tube of piss and you really fucked me off and walked off and your coffee was there, I might give you a little bloop.
Yeah.
And that would be perfect for me. You don't even have to know.
But maybe the little buzz that she's got from doing it once, she was like,
no,
do it again.
You're continuously doing it.
Yeah.
He could get sick.
Why would he get sick?
Drinking piss every day.
Well, she'd only get sick he would only get sick if she was sick.
And then that's murder. That's attempted something.
Well, it's definitely illegal and immoral, but it is funny.
Oh, do you know
she
what?
shouldn't be such a wanker, should he? Or an arsehole, she says.
Do you know what? Shall I tell you a secret?
Because you know what? Sometimes you have to, when you're not in the position of power to like exercise any sort of power, he's your manager, blah, blah, blah. Like, you can't really, like, you can't turn around and be like, you're a dick. Or like, no, don't talk to me like that. Necessarily. I mean, you should be able to. If you've got HR, I suggest going to them. However, if they ever found out that you did this, you wouldn't have a leg to stand on. But I get that, like, there are circumstances where you're not able to exercise power, so people reclaim it in their, like, petty, small ways. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I do, yeah.
No, I'm not saying this is the same thing, yeah, but if I get a parking ticket, my nan, they go to my nan's house, yeah, and my nan will wait until after the 2 weeks has passed, until it's double, because in her brain, she thinks that that's going to teach me. She does it every time though, so obviously it doesn't teach me, but that's her way of, like, regaining
how do you get her back?
Power. I don't. That's what I'm saying. I feel like that's her way of doing it on me.
Oh, I thought you were saying like you get her back with something.
No, I don't know. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't want to get revenge on my nan.
A little bit of piss in her tea.
No, I wouldn't ever do that. But like, I just feel like that's an example of like my nan kind of being like, well, you're getting these things and like she has to reclaim power. I feel like this woman doesn't have any way to have any power over her boss and he's a dick to her every day. So this is her little like thing. It's fucked though.
That's annoying.
That is seriously fucked.
That is John. Your nan's got like, sometimes she like plays like she's not aware what's going on.
Yeah.
And she just,
She knows exactly what she's doing. She knows exactly what she's doing. But yeah, shout out to you for sending that in. And this is what Don't Tell Anyone But is all about. You can't tell that she was saying she wants to tell her co-workers because he's probably a dick to them as well.
Oh, they don't know?
No. She was saying me and the girls all listen to the podcast.
Oh.
And I want to tell them, but I can't because I can't
risk
losing my job.
If you're in a group of girls.
And your boss is a dick. Potentially could be one of your friends at work.
Yeah. Pay attention to who's making whose coffees. And if you're also pissing off anyone in your friendship group. Because if she's doing it to one, in your work in the office, you make multiple cups of tea.
Yeah, but I don't think she doesn't
that means
have a
that she's putting piss in the office cups.
No, she's doing it for her boss.
Yeah, and they all use different cups.
Well, he might use the same cup every day.
Maybe.
Sounds like he's that type.
When I used to work in the office, I had my own cup. And mine was a glass cup. Like, you know, like we've got in there, like see-through. Where I'm coming, where's my cup? I'll go marching around the aisles looking for it. And I'll find out who's got it and I'll take the cup.
Wow.
That's how bad it was.
Yeah. Well, if that is happening in her office, then good. I think everyone needs to keep their cups
That's why
to themselves.
You need to. You can't be sharing the cups because you have some idiot in your office pissing in everyone's teas. This is why I don't like going to drive-through McDonald's and hearing young people answer the tannoy.
Yeah, as long as you're polite to them.
Some people are just dicks to be dicks.
I think that, you know, that old school Eminem video where he bites into the burger.
See, he's trending. He's made it funny.
What?
Spits in the burger.
Yeah.
Onion rings.
Yeah, he spits in onion rings. But since then, I know it wasn't in the burger. He spits in onion rings, right? But since then, it's really put me off burgers because I feel like you could hide it in a burger.
Exactly. Sometimes I've ordered burgers from McDonald's and if it's a bit slime, I'm like, even if it's the sauce, I'm like,
I couldn't.
I don't know who's back there. Especially all these TikTokers. People do dumb shit on TikTok just to get famous, you know.
Listen, this is what I was saying.
Rub my chicken nuggets on the floor.
I saw that video earlier. I'm absolutely appalled. What is going on in the state of this world
the
that
twerking
people
girl.
are doing disgusting things, not even just disgusting, but horrible things. And the thing is,
mate, you have to tell. Yeah, top.
Okay,
tell them what you're talking
what
about.
I saw earlier is this 19-year-old girl who is a health worker in America, and she's filming herself twerking on the heads of this disabled people. And it's not just one video, it's multiple videos, and she's filming herself and posting it. And it's like, my thing is, she's a dickhead and she is awful, but who are you posting that to?
TikTok.
Yeah, but
or was it TikTok? Did she post it? She sent it
I
private?
don't know. Are you posting that on
the people
Snapchat,
that she's twerking on
TikTok?
Responsive?
What?
But the people she's twerking on responsive?
Well, I think they're awake. You can't see their faces because it's blurred.
That's what I mean. Are they looking, or are they like?
It doesn't matter. They're still people with rights.
It kind of would matter if
no,
he's
it doesn't.
If
it
he's
doesn't.
No. If he's into it, if he's dancing.
No,
then
Reese.
No?
She's in a position of care. She shouldn't be even filming them.
I need to see the video.
It's honestly, to me, it made me really angry because I just thought about if that was my loved one, and I'm going on TikTok and seeing this girl twerking on the head. I swear to you, I would have to. I'd be there on violence.
Wait, what is it? A care home?
I'd have to go and drag her up.
What is it? An old people's home?
They're disabled and old people. And she's there twerking and pouting up your lips. Do your job. Go and put them in the bath. Look after them. Speak to them.
All the things that you see them doing in the care homes, though.
This is the thing, is that obviously there is like real abuse that happens in care homes, and it is horrible. Like, I remember I watched that documentary about the one where they were like, Huh? What?
I said, it's what I said. Are they into it? Because they might be having a good time. But I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Well, I still think it's wrong.
No, I'm picturing there's a girl in an old people's home twerking on old men. That's what it's happening.
It looked to me, it's exploitative. It is.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, but like the abuse, and this is the thing, yeah. Like, if I'm going to look at it in three perspectives, abuse in the home where it's physical and sexual violence and things like that, obviously is abhorrent. That's disgusting, right? And then you've got like people who do weird and disgusting things because they're into fetish stuff. Like we spoke about the other day with the guy who wants to be called saying he's got a small willy. Yeah.
Who?
Do you remember with the dilemma?
Yeah.
So we've got that end. But then in the middle of this, you've got this, like, I'm not saying it's right, yeah, but the people in the old people's homes that were smacking them about and doing this stuff, they're just disgusting people on a power trip. But the girl twerking and posting, they're doing it in the dark. They're doing it in secret because they know it's wrong.
It's dark in the video.
No, I just meant everything done in the dark comes to light.
Okay,
you know, like they're doing it in the back of, like, they know it's wrong. They're abusing these poor old people, but they're pretending to the outside world they're good people, right? I'm not saying that that's better. Obviously, it's disgusting. But this stupid generation,
Is she young?
She's 19.
Okay. She's gone to prison.
She's filming herself. I hope she does, honestly. I don't know why I feel so strongly about this, but I really do. Because it's the fact that they're so audacious to film themselves and think that it's funny and put it online. What the fuck? That's how fucked we are nowadays. We're actually fucked. Like, people before used to have shame. Shame is free. Like, shame is free. And some of you lot need to get some shame.
You need some of that Cersei Lannister.
Yeah, you need to walk through the street. Shame. If I could do that to her, I would. I would beat her and say, shame. Because the fact that you're able to do something so abhorrent to someone who is vulnerable like that.
Look at you, you fucking little... The words of the weeks that are coming out of you. Abhorrent. She's so abhorrent.
She is.
She should be shamed.
Because disgusting and bad doesn't sound bad enough for someone like that.
Abhorrent.
Yeah. Abhor that behaviour.
Abhor.
Yeah, I just...
abhorrent. Is that what you're saying?
Can you imagine going on TikTok and you're just scrolling through and then you see your
nan... Is that recording?
Yeah. And you just see your nan sitting there scared with this girl.
No.
That's what I'm saying to you.
Dead. But if it was my granddad...
No.
And he was enjoying it...
No.
I don't think I'd rally. I think I'd call him first and say, "What's going on?
No.
Are you having a good time?
No.
You're not having a good time.
They're vulnerable.
Then we're gonna rally."
They're vulnerable.
I thought, did you enjoy the show?
No.
Was it nice?
Although, did you know that?
Did you have to pay for that?
STIs. Yeah. Did you know that they raise? So like, obviously, it's very
STIs.
Just wait, hear me out. STIs.
Sexually transmitted infections.
Well done. Yes. So they're up in teenage years and 20s because that's when people are sexually active, and then they have a massive dip, right? And then they go back up when people are in their 70s and 80s because sex in care homes is such a big thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Amongst carers?
No, amongst
themselves?
Yeah.
Because they're all just gathered up. Normally they'll be on their own, alone, old.
And then they're all
not
there
got the
and
socials.
they just think, fuck it.
They're just in there all day thinking,
let's do it.
Whoa, she'll do. She'll do.
Why do you sound like such a creep?
Whoa, go on then. She'll do.
You creep.
We're about to do a little word of the week test review. Comment your answers before Kyra says them. Yeah, there's no prize, so don't cheat.
Anyway, talking of word of the week.
You started your menopause.
Talking of word of the week.
Well, you're giving us more than what I've had.
I thought we should
dishevelled.
We should have a little recap to see, recap and revise to see if Bailey's actually learned anything. I don't
remember any of them.
Bear in mind that you can't even remember the topics.
I remember. I bet I can remember what their meanings, but I couldn't tell you off my top of my head what they was.
I'm not going to say to you to tell me the description. I'm going to give you the words and then I want you to use it in a sentence.
Go for it.
We're going to start easy. We're going to start easy with what we did last week, so it should be at the forefront of your mind. Please, can you use garrulous in a sentence?
I actually heard this since...
That's what happens?
It's careless.
No.
Kyra was garrulous.
No.
What?
It's not careless.
No, but I'm saying Kyra was garrulous with her choice of pancake this morning.
No.
What?
Garrulous is talkative. Okay, all right. I thought that was the easy one.
All right, cool.
All right, we're going to go to a hard one.
Go on.
Serendipity.
Serendipity?
Yeah, that was in a podcast.
Are you sure we used this one?
Word of the week. Word of the week. The test. Word of the week. Did he learn? Word of the week.
Serendipity.
Yeah, that was just your thinking.
How long ago did we do serendipity?
A couple of weeks.
Do you not remember serendipity?
Okay, so that's a... So far, we're not doing well. We've got 3 more. I think you'll get this one.
Go on.
Ominous. Use it in a sentence.
All right. There was an ominous cloud approaching. Huh? 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 Yeah? Didn't expect
You
that.
always use the same sentence that I gave you on the first day.
No, that's how come.
So I don't know if it counts.
That's because I'm listening.
Learning.
That's me listening.
I can't check your learning. Okay, I'm going to give you half a point for that.
On the highlight of my year, there was an ominous feeling.
I'd say it was more foreboding.
What's foreboding mean?
Don't worry. Okay, galvanise.
Galvanise. Don't galvanise me, woman. I'm trying. Yeah?
No.
All right.
No. You've really not learnt a single fucking thing, have you?
I was galvanised by the decision Kyra made.
No.
Confused.
Well, no.
I wasn't sure. Yeah, what does it mean then?
Galvanise means like...
Watcher.
Gather people.
Ooh.
To like...
Gatherize.
To like
galvanize.
influence them into a positive decision. So
we galvanise them to subscribe.
Yes, we galvanise you
Can
guys.
I galvanise you to
comments.
leave a comment? Could I galvanise you to hit the like button?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my finger doesn't... It looks like I'm doing the phone thing. My finger doesn't bend. Galvanise yourselves off the sofa.
Okay, last one.
So I'm 1 out of 3 so far.
No, you're half a point. Duplicitous.
Wait, I'm half a point because I used the exact example you gave me 4 years ago.
All right, okay, you get 1 point.
Thank you.
Duplicitous.
Duplicate. Duplicitous. This is the one I couldn't say.
You got it now.
I got it now. Duplicitous. So...
Use it in a sentence.
I got this, man. It's in there. It has to be in there. I edited it. It's gone.
So the bottom line is that Reese is that Bailey.
I'm a visual learner.
He's not learning anything.
I'm a visual learner.
Cool.
I don't go off audio recordings.
Okay.
I don't go off references. I go off visual.
Yeah.
Picture card, duplicatus.
What is that?
I'll get it.
Why are you making it sound like something out of Game of Thrones?
And I'll get it. But there's Kyra's word of the week.
Yeah, there's a little revision. We'll be back to new
I hope you lot.
Look,
Let me slip this in. We're about to do a little word of the week test review. Comment your answers before Kyra says them. Yeah, there's no prize, so don't cheat.
But people do. Like, there's someone that commented the other day. I asked people on.
No, I'm not saying some people remember.
I asked people on the Instagram, what do you want us to do? And they were like, more word of the week.
This is the thing. Yeah, maybe somehow I'm dyslexic, right? Because words and numbers muddle up. Yeah. I tell you, lift up your left hand. You do this to know which left hand. So you're smarter in words and stuff and history.
I'm dyspraxic.
But you're dyspraxic.
Yeah, and look,
I'm dyslexic.
Still out here trying to compete. Like
and you're dyspraxic. That's another thing you've overcome.
I should just stop.
You've overcome dyspraxia to compete. You should be doing like, what's it called? Paralympics jiu-jitsu. And you'll be dominating that. No one can tell you anything.
I actually can't deal with you.
I love you.
No, you don't.
I fucking love you. You
always do this when you say something horrible, and then you try to make me look like a bitch because I don't want to hold your hand.
I'm bantering you. It's banter.
Okay.
Ha ha.
Because it's just funny, because in every joke there's an element of truth. So
always, that's what makes them funny.
Right. So you think I'm handicapped?
You are dyspraxic.
Okay.
Kyra, when you're learning moves, you said it. Like if I say underhook your left arm, you like even if you don't do this, you visually go. There it is.
Yeah.
So you have that's dyspraxia. I'm dyslexic. I'm dyspraxic in spelling and remembering long words and meanings.
Oh yeah, Chris gave us an idea that we should do word of the week Thai edition. So every week we have to learn a new Thai word or phrase, which I thought was a good idea.
Sawadee Kap. Sawadee Kap.
So that's our first one. But
what does that mean? Thank you or hello?
I think it means hello.
Sawadee Kap.
But yeah, so we need to do learning a new Thai word every week or phrase, something useful.
Sawadee Kap.
Yeah. Otherwise,
can you believe, guys? Like, I got a little message on my phone, and this was maybe 2 days ago now. Is that your trip to Hawaii is in 10 days? Mm-hmm. Oh. That's scary.
Yeah.
It's actually settling in now. I was just, like, Kyra left me in Brixton working, and so I had to get a bus home.
See what I mean?
Yeah, so I had to get a bus home, 118.
Kyra left me.
Big Bailey, London on the 118.
It's just like,
she picked me up from the bus stop.
You just use all this type of, like,
but anyway, what I wanted to say was,
all the time.
What I wanted to say was, yeah, you did leave me. So what?
Use all this.
What?
You just love to make me out like I'm like this horrible person on the podcast.
Jesus Christ, get over it. You think I'm making you out to be something.
I'm going to start using hyperbolic language as well. Watch. Next podcast, I'll start doing the same thing. I'll do it too.
Alright, cool.
It's all right.
Next podcast, watch Kyra rage me. But for now, I'm not trying to. I'm saying, alright, Kyra left me in Brixton. We drove together. I don't have my car. My car's in the garage. Kyra left me in Brixton. So I got a bus home and she picked me up from the bus stop, which I love her for. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I missed my stop, so you had to come further. Thank you. However, what I was going to say was, that was not even my story.
I know.
I was going to say, Pat was waiting for me at the bus stop.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So you didn't know this, innit? I'm not talking about that. Pat was waiting for me at the bus stop, yeah? And I was like, you know, you don't have to wait. Like, I'm not going to lips you. Like, this ain't a date. Like, you don't have to, he's waiting for me with the bus, innit? So I was like, you don't have to wait. You can go.
Right.
Like, I don't need you to wait here by the bus stop. And no, he said...
What?
He said, bro, you're going soon, man. I'm just trying to chill with you for a bit. And I was like, oh, that's so deep. I was like, that hurt my soul.
Yeah.
And I was like, deep. And then we chilled. That's why we chilled for a bit. And then the bus came and then I chilled from him. I was chatting to him for a bit. And I was like, oh, that's deep. And I was like a little set. And I was like, oh, there's a lot of people I will miss. A lot of like, even like, I was only thinking about people I miss, like my nan, my mum, Shay, like that, close family, Carl, if you're watching. Like, in these little moments when I have these little rants, yeah, he will hear that and say, oh, bro, I didn't say me, you know. So Carl, Carly, Tay, everyone. But even like the people at the gym, Reese, Fran, all of the people at the gym, Pat. Now I feel like I'm just reading names, so I feel like I'm forgetting people. But all of the people, like, and even like I just had my last 3 classes today, like lunchtime and the 2 evening sessions. And after all of them, there was all a bit like, oh, it's all a bit bye, like, it's all kind of sad. I got some people coming up saying you was the first person that introduced me to jiu-jitsu. And I was like,
that's nice.
Keep training, bro. Keep going, bro. Everyone keep training. I'll be back, man. I'll be back with a tan and some Thai moves. You get me?
I'm sad to leave the kids that I teach because they just grow up so quickly. Like, I couldn't believe, like, one boy, he's not been there for like 5 to 6 weeks. I think he's in Colombia or something like that. And he came back and he just looks like this little mature. He's only like 8. Yeah. It's looked like his face had changed and matured. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to come back in 6 months or however long, and they're going to be all grown up. And kids' memories are short, man. I just forget who you even are.
Yeah, Tyler said he's going to have a beard when we come back.
Yeah, you better start working on that now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just weird. Like, I don't have as much as you do, but because I feel like I'm not so much of as a homebody as you are. And I don't really I see my family, but not like as much as you. You guys are like always in and out each other's houses, but not really like that. So I don't know how much it'll be, but definitely the community we have at the gym, I will miss the sense of community and having friends like that. But yeah, I don't really feel like I said, other than leaving the kids and the community, I don't really feel that strongly about it.
Deep. I never until up recently. I am starting to think it now.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
I mean, I do kind of want to make other friends abroad as well. So, what?
I'm laughing at what I said to you earlier.
Yeah.
Should we talk about that?
No.
Why?
It's rude.
I don't care. I'll talk about anything.
Okay, you talk about it.
No, I won't. We'll leave it.
You talk about it and I'll just let it be known that I don't share the same
I'll
feeling.
leave it. But yeah, I want to make friends too. Yeah. I want to make friends.
Basically,
we'll leave it. Leave it.
He doesn't like forced friendship.
I don't like being forced into friendship.
Yeah, neither do I.
So if it's gonna,
you try to do that to me all the time.
If I'm gonna,
you've tried to do that to me in so many circumstances.
Oh. I want to show you this. So remember, I'm always talking about, I've got to have my conspiracies section.
Conspiracies.
Yeah, do that into the mic.
Conspiracies.
Thank you. Give me my time. So I don't know if I said this on the podcast with you. Maybe I said it on a podcast with Leo. How do you think our world ends? What do you think it is I'm most scared of?
Zombies.
Second to that then. Yeah, second to that, because that is there as well.
A big flood.
A big fucking... When have I ever been scared of a flood? I love water.
Scared of sharks.
I love water.
Maybe the sharks are going to come get you.
Nah, I couldn't care about a flood. What? Come and think, Kyra.
I have no idea.
You know me. Look me in the eye.
Diddy is planted bombs.
Diddy's not going to ruin the world unless we say that we've got videotapes of him here.
Look.
He might burn us down.
No,
AI.
My flies are open.
It's because you want some. AI. You never heard me talk about AI? No?
Yeah.
Right. AI.
Yeah, sorry, I just didn't...
Blanked for me then. AI.
I tried, I just couldn't get it. You're so fucking demanding as a podcaster. I gave you 2 answers. And you're calling me shit.
Floods?
Yeah, but I was.
Ain't nobody scared of no goddamn
flood. I was purposely going, I know it's AI, but I'm just not going to say it.
AI.
Like,
you lot know. If you lot have been listening to me, I've been talking about AI is going to kill us all. Yeah? Now, I don't know if this is real. I haven't done my checks. But it's Kyra, yeah? Biggest influencer there is. Right? The guy that left Google, that come up with the Scary Smart book, yeah? The guy who was behind the AI, he left because he was saying AI is dangerous. We shouldn't be doing it, blah, blah, blah. He's come out and wrote books. He was on the guy, Stephen, podcaster guy. What's his name?
Stephen
CEO.
Bartlett.
He was on there laying out to us like, The scary thing about AI and its advancements is that we're not in control of it. It's developing itself.
Yep.
And it uses us to learn. And it's not that AI wants to be bad, but it will learn from us and we are bad.
Yep.
Look what they're doing. They've just got robots, yeah? So I'm going to put this up on the screen.
Fuck's sake.
So we get robots now, and this is what we're doing. We're teaching it. We're not even letting it softly learn violence by itself. It's like the first thing out of the box. Let's kick it around. Let's bully it. Let's push it. Let me know when you've seen enough.
I almost feel sorry for it.
Okay. Because they're treating it like it has no feelings. Because that's what robots are, right?
Again, I know I'm going to sound like an old person.
Go on, sound like it.
Anytime I've watched that guy, it's just a load of bullshit.
Okay, but stay on topic of the AI. We're teaching it bad.
But it doesn't surprise me that they behave like that.
And he's influenced us. Imagine when all the kids get their robots now, yeah? What are we going to do with it?
Probably twerk on it and put it on TikTok.
Beat it up. And then one day the robot's going to go, when you go to slap it, it's going to grab your hand. And that'll be it. And you'll look at it and you'll be like, what are you doing, Jeffrey? And it'll let go. And you'll be like, that was weird. Next thing, we can't leave our yards. And we're back in the Matrix. We're all...
Yeah, good. We deserve it. We deserve it.
This is my fear, people. It's happening. Have you not seen iRobot? Have you seen The Matrix? Have you seen Terminator?
It's too late, though.
All of these films have been made. They're going to tell us how we could die.
Late.
And we're still doing it. Why are we still doing it?
It's too late. It's gone fast past that. We're not, even now, like...
Electric cars driving themselves.
AI is so developed, yeah, that it's so now embedded in part of it. I don't know if you've even noticed this, but like, well, you don't really send many emails, but on Outlook...
I do send emails. I use ChatGPT every day to reply to my emails. Oh.
Okay.
I do though. I copy the email that I've been sent and I say, respond to this.
Do you see how
with these details?
It's allowing your brain to stop working.
100%.
So then you can't rely on it.
I saw a bed today where the bed gets you out of bed. Like Wallace and Gromit.
Let me finish what I'm saying. So
you would love it.
Not only that, but even when you type an email on Outlook now, it has it has Copilot.
Did you see my glasses steam up when I cough?
No, it has Copilot. So when you click on that, it will give you 5 options on how you can edit what you've already written with like
That's what
AI.
I'm saying. I don't trust nothing.
And that's like, I'm not, like, if at least with ChatGPT, you're going onto an AI system, whereas AI is so integrated now within every single app system that you just don't even, you're obviously going to use it because it's there. It's like you don't even have to like go out and look for it anymore. You know what I mean? It's part of our lives. And that's happened within the last 6 months.
Listen, so how long we got left? Do you know when you say years?
I said a year.
Yeah, okay. Because with the way that we've got 5 years, we're done for this apocalypse. Yeah. This fear. Yeah, you lot are going to call me crazy. Watch this video back in 5 years. If we're nearly anywhere near apocalypse, I don't know. I tried, innit? I tried.
What did you try?
I'm telling them stop.
Who are you telling?
In the world, stop. Don't buy let the robot. We can't all have a robot in a house, and we can't start beating them up.
You've not done anything.
We can't start beating them up.
I'm trying to rewrite history. I've tried.
I've
tried nothing.
This ain't the first time I spoke on podcast. This ain't the first time I spoke.
So you've spoken on podcast. You think you're making world difference?
No, so I don't have enough to. I can just say what I'm saying, and we're gonna laugh at it. Say, hey, it's conspiracy guy, whatever. So I don't want to be that guy.
Write to your MP.
I don't want to be that guy.
You could research it.
Yeah, but the scary smart guys come out and said it. I'm listening. Why are we not listening? If this was a film, we'd see it in the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, someone replied to our...
Anyway, that's my conspiracy. It's not even a conspiracy. This one's real. This one's real, you lot. Not like the rest of them aren't real, but this one's definitely something we need to be aware of now.
Quick question, because we've got someone sent us for a question on Instagram. They said, my partner said he would rather go into the office 5 days a week than stay home with me. What should I do?
Every time I cough, can you see my glasses steam up?
No.
I don't like that. That's a sneaky thing. Have I got to put up right? My partner would rather go to the office 5 days a week than stay at home with me.
What should I do?
You don't do nothing. I don't need to do anything about that. It's just how do you feel about it? Let's talk about that. You don't need to do anything. Maybe change your behaviour if he doesn't want to be around you, if you want to do something. But really, that's kind of normal. It depends what his office is doing. Remember George? George is like that with Nadia because they got a beer tap. So it's like, it's social all day, innit? Some offices are actually jokes.
Yeah.
And if you got a baby, I don't know, did she have a baby?
I don't know, it doesn't
if you got a baby, then
yeah,
I'd rather be in the office all day.
Yeah,
I wouldn't. Not me. I'd rather be a stay-at-home dad and you can go to office. But in some people's scenarios, I could see why. You don't have to do anything about that, but maybe like... I always think when you have a problem like this...
Don't you think it's mental how you have such traditional views in some things, but then you say you want to be a stay-at-home dad?
What's my traditional views?
You have traditional views in like, oh, and women this and women that.
I don't have any of these. You forget, I'm just a devil's advocate. If you actually listen to me, I'm normally just defending. And I'm not wrong. It's just what I'm saying doesn't mean I'm against women. It just doesn't mean I support everything you lot say.
Fair.
Do you know what I mean? I'm just giving you a different perspective. I don't hate women at all.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If I say something against women, I hate when a woman's like, well, you hate women. I'm like, no, I'm talking about that.
Okay, fair.
You know what I mean?
Sorry, Kyra.
But anyway, what was I saying?
Staying at home and something.
Yeah, like often when people are like, what should I do? Yeah. And you're not actually thinking about the cause. You're thinking about the problem and how you fix the problem without thinking about fixing the cause. Why doesn't your husband want to stay at home with you all day? That would be what I would ask. And that would be I would aim to change. If it was something that once it highlighted to me, I was thinking, oh, actually, I don't actually like being at that. You know what I mean? Why doesn't he? It's not you that want to stay at home with him. So we can isolate it down to he wants to be away from the house or you. Why? Try to figure that out. Ask him directly. He probably won't tell you at first, but if you actually show him that you're interested in changing whatever it is the problem is, he might tell you. Just depends on if he tells you and it goes over your head, he might never tell you anything again. That's what I think. What do you think?
I feel the same, to be honest. And kind of like, I kind of get it. Like, if I was to stay at home 5 days a week and work, as much as I'd like the staying at home aspect, like I liked it. When we were working from the same flat at the same time, I don't want to sit next to you. I want to be in another room. I don't want to sit right
I want to hear you
next to
breathe.
Yeah, I specifically don't want to hear you breathe or eat.
I want to smell your breath.
It's too much. So I think like, yeah, maybe just ask why.
Yeah.
But be prepared for him to be like, because I need to see other people.
Yeah, like, some people just like socialising. Yeah, it's actually part of their life.
Other interaction as well.
Yeah.
But like maybe you could say, once you understand it a bit better, you might be able to then say, oh, well, could you do 3 days in the office and the 2 days that you're at home, I'll cook you a nice lunch. Like you can have your...
Naked Wednesdays.
It doesn't have to be naked. Could just be fully clothed.
I mean, but he's... Change it up. Make it... Don't have to be Naked Wednesdays then. Taco Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Something. You know what I mean? Something that rhymes I'm going to look forward to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Naked Wednesday. If you was trying to keep me home, Naked Wednesdays would do it.
Well, luckily I'm not. So
yeah,
I'm trying to get you out.
Get me out. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think it's okay. I think it's not that much of a big deal. And also like this working from home stuff is still pretty new. Like it wasn't like that before.
Yeah, I remember when I decided to start working from home, like when I left my job and started doing contracting, and I was basically working for them still, but from home. And then they went into lockdown and everyone was working from home. I was like, oh shit. All I wanted to do was be at home all the time. Now everyone's at home. And I've lost my pension and my private health.
Yeah.
If I had just hung around for a little bit longer, lockdown would have hit and then...
You'd have been working from home anyway.
I would have been sitting at home with a salary.
Yeah, true.
That's I've never thought about it like that, you know?
It's an L.
L. Yeah. What an L.
Yeah.
How long was we in lockdown for? 2 years? So I could have just been sitting at home getting my salary. L.
Well, you still would have worked.
Big L, you know. Pension's gone. No, I've still got that pension, don't it?
I don't know.
There's a pension out there for me somewhere, you know. I started it.
I don't have a pension.
Didn't the school give you a pension?
I spent it.
How do you spend your pension?
Because when they told me at the beginning that my particular school was in some sort of alliance thing, and they were charging me like something ridiculous, like 20%. 25% of my wages.
No, they're not charging you. They're taking 20% of your wages and putting it into your pension for you.
Exactly. But at that time, at 24 or whatever I was,
you're just hearing you're taking 20%.
I was like, what do you mean you're taking 20%? Give me my money. And they were like, so you're going to opt out? And everyone's like, you shouldn't do that. You should think about your pension. I was like, fuck me at 65. I need it now. I will live on my own. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, I can't be affording that.
So you never spent your pension? You never had a pension? You just
I just want to have a good life until I get to that age. And then whatever happens then.
On a good life.
Whatever happens then.
Tomato.
You know, maybe I'll do life modelling.
No way, you're going to drive a tuk-tuk in Thailand.
Yeah, sell coconuts on the beach.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What is your recommend do?
I don't know if we've got time to talk about it today.
Well, we got to cut out a lot, so.
Why do you keep saying that?
Give me something to work with.
We don't have to cut out a lot. I said you can keep it in. I don't
No.
really care. It's just a very long-winded argument for everyone to start the podcast with.
Yeah, maybe I'll shuffle it around. What was your
chopped and screwed?
What was your recommend do?
You've officially been chopped and screwed.
What's that?
Screwed. Don't remember that song?
No.
Chopped and screwed. You've officially been chopped and screwed.
Are you singing it the right tone?
Yeah,
melody?
I feel like it is. I can't even get it out.
Chop and screw.
Isn't that T-Pain?
Nah, that's what I'm thinking.
I think it is a T-Pain song.
What's your recommend do?
My recommend do. It's annoying because I don't have the full name and I was going to try and get it up. Can I look it on your phone? So my recommend do for this week is on Channel 4 and it's called Untold, The Toxic World of Perfect Looks. And it's a documentary. And the reason I said we might have not time to talk about it is because I feel like I'm going to have to explain the concept to you. Right? So do you know what the term looks maxing is?
Looks maxing?
Yeah.
Maximising your look.
Basically, yeah. So looks maxing has become like this big trend across the world, right? This is serious.
I'm just patting myself on the back for that.
What?
Go on.
What?
Max looking.
Okay, right, anyway. I mean, it wasn't hard. So looks maxing has become like a really, really big thing at the moment. And
can I ask for who? Kids, teenagers, girls?
It's young people, but I think it's really affecting young men a lot. I think women have, it's funny because I think it's been a thing that women have done and for a long time, but it's really sad that it's massively affecting young men right now.
All right, so
let's hear it. Looks maxing is, the untoxic version of it is this hair colour suits your eyes better, right? So you're maximising on your looks. However, what it is transformed into with all of these sites, with all of these young men who are putting their pictures of themselves on there and saying, rate me, what should I do? And then they're getting extreme surgeries or they're doing extreme pseudoscience things to their body to make them look more
that's what
masculine.
Women mean at the time. Is this what I saw you do watch the other day when a woman was getting her colours told what colours match her? Is that part of it?
Yeah, but I'm not talking about that side. I'm talking about the toxic side that are affecting young men right now. How
young? Like 16?
It's from whenever they're starting to access this content. And these contents and these forums, unfortunately, also, it's really sad because what they're saying is true, right? Which is, to a certain extent, which is, you get more respect and more opportunities, more interest, more attention if you're a better looking person in society, right? But it's been blended with all of this kind of really quite dangerous and toxic stuff, right? And you've got to the point where you've got young men now taking hammers to their jaw to make their jaw, small fractures to make their jaw grow. You've got all these young boys taking Ozempic and various other weight loss diuretics.
Does that work?
What?
They hit their jaw and it doesn't make their jaws bigger?
Yeah. But they're obviously it's self-harm, basically. Like, they're doing a lot of diuretics to make them, they say that like the perfect thing is to have like the wide jaw but really hollow cheekbones. And like, the people that they're...
That's mad.
On the surface, it seems good. The same way, it's like, I hate to bring it up, but it's like an Andrew Tate thing. It seems on the surface good. You know, look after yourself, become stronger so people find you more attractive. But underneath it is these absolutely hate-filled forums of these young, vulnerable boys who are spending hours a day, and you see them interviewed in this, hours a day on there with people saying, your brow is too low, you don't have the right sense.
This is mad. Do you know what this just sounds to me like? Back in the day, models.
It's like that.
It's like it's taken over the guys, and now they're having their phase.
That's the thing, is that women
have being anorexic or something.
Ridiculous. So this is why it's really interesting. So just hear me out on this, because this to me is the most interesting thing in my opinion. Women have always had extremely high beauty standards on us.
Yeah.
Back in the 1920s, it was...
Now they're just letting their armpits grow out.
You always find a way to bring the conversation back down to just a...
That's true.
Ignorant.
No, but I don't care. Like, it's funny. Like, there used to be this standard, but now it's fine.
Okay, there's still a massive beauty standard for women. However, stereotypically, it always been that, right? But what's happened nowadays is that because women...
I'm listening.
I'm done. Just watch the documentary.
I'm fucking listening. I'm just laughing at that still. I'm laughing at that still. I'm laughing at the All right. Give me 5 minutes to banter and then we can get back on it. Like, that's it. I'm done. I just wanted to say
Okay.
I'm pitching, now we've got these boys chiseling their jaws to meet this beauty standard, and the women have stopped caring. Well, not stop care about that standard, about this shave your legs, shave your arms. We don't care about that no more.
Yes, we do.
Not some of us. And it's fine.
Some people do have hairy armpits. Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's acceptable. It's fine.
So why do you think women have stopped caring?
No, but caring about that standard. We've stopped caring about that. I don't care about that standard anymore. Women are not supposed to be smooth. That's what we've done. That's what I'm saying. That's what you're hearing. Something else. I'm not
hearing anything else. I'm just hearing like
that's fact.
An ignorant response.
No, we flip flop in positions. The guys are getting all vain. Not me, but the guys. And the flip side. Remember, we're doing this.
Yeah.
Women now we're flipping. Now, in like 20 years, girls are going to be like wham and hairy, and us guys are going to be veting. Veting and seeing who's got the better V-lines.
Yeah.
Like the V-line's going to be, you're not got the V-line, you're going to have to stop eating.
You're laughing about it, but I'm trying to say, like, this is the thing, yeah. I will get dragged for talking about women. I'm actually trying to highlight a very, very serious thing in men's mental health, and you're sitting.
Oh, sorry, do you know what? I'm with that.
You go, no, carry on.
I got lost.
This is the real Bailey, people, yeah? This is the real Bailey.
Yeah, 100%.
This is the real Bailey.
That's me being real.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed.
Well, then don't act like you care about all men's mental health. Because
I'm not laughing. I promise you.
They're going to be going, have you got the V? Stop eating. I'm telling you, they're literally taking diuretics and making themselves ill to be skinny.
I can't relate to that.
And when we're sitting there,
I'm a man.
You can't relate to it, but your nephew's sitting in there saying, I don't even want to be healthy, I want to be skinny.
Whilst eating a whole packet of Jammy Dodgers.
Doesn't matter. What content is he consuming to tell him that?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell you it's a serious fucking problem.
All right. Don't say I'm not.
But you know what? It doesn't matter because he won't watch it. You guys watch it.
I'm definitely watching that.
That's all I give a shit about is that other people with a less ignorant perspective.
Why can't I banter with you?
Maybe.
Why do I feel like I'm in trouble if I banter?
Maybe they might see what I'm trying to say. That it's actually all come from...
Kyra wants a fucking... documentary podcast. She wants a dead.
And
you know what it is? She listens to an Australian podcast, where they're dead. They have a topic each week, and it's like so serious. They study it, and I think because I'm not that co-host, I'm like me. She gets annoyed.
It's ironic.
It's banter in our thing, I can banter for a bit. Don't get annoyed. Tell us about your series.
I've told them now.
Oh, cool.
That's it. Just what is.
I will watch it.
People are breaking their legs and inserting tubes into their legs
to make them taller, innit?
To get 2 inches of height because they feel so insecure.
But that's women's fault.
Yeah.
Because you lot have told short kings that they are not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why you got these men doing that. Ain't to win a basketball game.
Cool. It's
to get the girls. Because when I'm watching Pop the Balloon. 9 times, every time there's a short guy, they pop his balloon. Why? You're short. They just say it to your face. You're short. Might as well go up to a girl and pop a balloon and say you're fat. You're short. The man's got to stand there like kid kid. Imagine he's standing there, or LV, because you're short.
Yeah.
And you've just got to stand there like, cool. That's deep. What's the worst thing someone could pop your balloon and say to you?
It's loads of things.
If somebody popped my balloon and said it's because you're lazy eye, that would hurt. I'd be like, that's the one thing I'd be like, I don't think I have a quick response for. I'm like,
Just loads of things.
Wonky nose. My nostrils.
Do you really care about that?
No, but you know, like you said earlier, when something's got truth to it. Someone says to me, you look at you, you're fat. I'm like, I'm all right. Or if I am fat, I'll be like, I can change that. Doesn't bother me. Somebody says like, you're right. I'm like, hey, stop it. Stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's yours?
I don't have any. I don't know if I've anything.
But everything's got an equal punch to you.
Well, just like nothing is gonna feel nice, is it?
No, but like, you could like say what else could you say about me? I'll tell you how much I'd care.
Hairy hands.
Yeah, I know, but I find that quite funny. I don't care about that. See, that's what I mean. I don't. That wouldn't. But
Yeah.
if I was like, you've got faces on your knee. Did you find that funny, or does that one bother you as much?
I mean, it's not nice to hear bad things about what you look like. So I mean, obviously, it's not nice.
It's beautiful. Kyra's got like a little smile on her knee.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at you, beautiful bumbleclot. All right, I'm gonna pass it because he'll be annoyed at me if I don't.
Who?
Max.
We don't do he's recommending it to us. We don't do a recommend do that we don't confirm. We don't do that here. Sorry, Max. Well, it has to go through screening.
All right, cool then. I was about to say.
We've got to have some sort of quality control.
He just wrote. Max has just told me the thing. He said recommend do.
Yeah, so he's recommending it to us.
Right,
and if we approve, we'll recommend do to them.
Cool. That's not what we're doing.
You know what I mean? You can't. Because someone could just go, "Oh, I recommend Family Guy." What, are we gonna read that out?
Yeah, that's true. It was Max though.
We've not vetted it.
It was Max.
I don't care. We've not vetted it.
It was Max.
Max's taste might not be my taste.
He's not got. Do you know how I say this? Max has not got a good.
He's shaky.
He's not. No one, I don't think, has got a good taste. To be fair, because do you know I've stopped listening to other people.
So, but you're about to tell
telling
our
me,
listeners.
yeah, but telling me what to and not to watch. So we might tell you watch something or not to watch something. You go and watch it because everyone's got a different taste. My people have told me, don't watch this or don't watch that, and I've watched that. I thought that was sick. What are you talking about? And the amount of things I've told people to watch, and I don't watch that kind of thing. I'm like, what? You live under a rock. What do you mean? Who is it? Reese told me the other day he's never seen Django.
Mad.
How can you not have seen Django?
Yeah.
I'm making jokes and he's laughing, but I'm like, you don't get it.
Yeah.
I can tell you don't get it.
The joke's not hitting behind
Joke's not hitting. That was a giggle and I expected a laugh. That was perfect. You don't get it. Pat looks like Django, innit, with his hair, where he's not cut his hair. Yeah.
That's so rude.
Anyway. He didn't get it. So I'm like, Reece, you ain't seen Django? He's like, no, I ain't seen it. I'm like, oh. But I've never seen Star Wars.
Even I've seen a Star Wars.
I've seen one or two of them. I've not seen all of the Star Wars.
But
I've seen the one where they're racing in the desert on the hovercraft thing. That one.
Isn't that like every Star Wars?
Is that every one?
I don't know.
I've seen that one.
Okay. Yeah.
That's my only memory of the film. Don't actually remember the plot. I just know that Darth Vader's Luke Skywalker's dad.
Yeah, everyone knows that.
Who's the red guy with horns? Is that another series?
Daredevil?
I
don't know.
The guy in Star Wars.
I've got no idea.
Daredevil? You've seen Star Wars?
Yeah, but I went to watch one film. It was the film when it was the female and the black guy, and I thought, I'll go watch it then. And then I fell asleep because it was so boring.
Female and the black guy. Oh, the young black guy from the UK. Boyega.
Mm.
You've seen that one?
Yeah.
Is that a good one?
I don't know because I fell asleep. I'm bored.
I could imagine.
I don't like sci-fi shit. It's not my thing.
It's true.
I've never watched anything sci-fi and enjoyed it. It's all boring, especially the ones where they're in space and the whole thing is the one astronaut doing this and having internal thoughts. What a
That's a
boring
very good.
concept.
No, you don't like films where
that's so boring.
You got it's going through a transition in his mind.
No, it's like Castaway I can deal with.
Castaway is a beautiful.
I can deal with that.
What about 127 Hours?
I don't think I've seen it.
When he gets his arm trapped in the rock. You ain't seen that?
No.
He has to cut his own arm off.
But even that, it's not my. I wouldn't say it's my preferred genre. It's just a bit like. I prefer to read a book like that.
What about the one where they jump off the boat and then they're stuck in the water and the boat, they don't put the ladder down?
But at least there's more people in that, right? I've not seen it, but maybe that might be interesting. But
that's the worst of them all.
I'm not generally into films where it's like there's one person, especially for just space stuff, and they're just up there moving.
Have you
really
seen
slowly.
one that's put you off, or you just like?
I'm pretty sure
did
the
like
one with Sandra Bullock in it, and she's just the whole time is in the spaceship on her own.
But
so
maybe it was her.
boring.
Maybe she fucked it.
No, I like Sandra Bullock.
Isn't she sexy woman? Pretty woman?
No.
Who's Sandra Bullock?
Miss Congeniality.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. That's the end of the program, right?
That's the end of the podcast.
That is the end of the studio. Is
if you've lasted this long, please go like, share, subscribe, comment, all of that stuff. Please.
That's not what you think.
Yes.
That's not your opinions. What?
You can let us know your opinions.
Yeah.
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 I'm waiting. Do you know what's funny? Is I watched an episode of us earlier.
Yeah.
And it's our lowest viewed episode of CHATaBOX. And it's my favourite episode.
What episode?
I'm laughing the whole way through. I'm joking, having a great time. And there's even a bit where I'm literally having the time of my life laughing and you're getting shitty saying, I just want to end this. I just want to end this. And somehow that is our lowest viewed episode. And it was probably the only one that I've recorded and enjoyed. And I'm
it's the only episode you've recorded and enjoyed?
It's the one that I remember being like, I really enjoyed that.
I feel like this podcast is going to fucking ruin my relationship. What's going on here? Why are you so angry?
I'm not angry. I'm just saying that it's just ironic.
You actually believe when this camera comes out, I'm trying to draw you out?
I believe that you wish I was a different host, yeah.
That's not what I just said. So don't agree.
You said it off camera.
You just said yeah, like that's what I just said. I never said that. I said you think when this camera comes out, I'm trying to draw you out.
Often, yeah. You do admit that you're antagonistic. You say
I'm antagonistic at times, but sometimes you're just feeling attacked. I'm not attacking you. I'm trying to communicate with you.
So yeah, anyway, if you enjoyed the podcast,
yeah.
If you didn't enjoy the podcast,
like Kyra.
If you have neutral feelings about the podcast, whichever way, carry on watching.
Yeah, man.
We're actually going to have one more episode here.
Are we?
Yeah.
We can do as many episodes as we want here.
We're going to have maybe 1 or 2 more episodes here. And then after that, we'll actually be filming on the road. On the road.
You better schedule our filming. Because we're going to be, I don't know, moving.
We're going to be getting on a plane and we're going to be going there and that's it.
How long's our flights?
It's 6.5 hours, then a 2-hour wait, then another 6.5.
All right.
So, yeah. Stick with it, guys.
Look forward to that. Big up, people. Thank you for watching if you made it this far. And big up all the audio listeners. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Give us a rating if that's what you can do. Appreciate y'all. See you next week. Peace.
Bye.
Dum, 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 dum.
Press stop on this.
Do you want to have a little hanky-panky now?
No. Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Press stop.
Yeah, stop.